Welcome viewers, boardshop.co.uk, surfboard review time. Please subscribe, they've told me to say that. Hit the red button. I'm a YouTuber type thing. Subscribe. Thank you. You won't miss any reviews then. So, I'm going to tell you a little story. Picture the scene. You're leaning on the bar of your favourite nightclub. Don't go to nightclubs, but you get the picture. You look across, you see a girl or boy who looks familiar, but you can't quite place them. But they look amazing. You think back, was that girl or boy I dated 20 years ago? Wow, they've aged so much better than I have. Amazing. Well, this is the Hypto. Remember the Hypto Krypto from 20 years ago, whenever it was? It looks amazing now, better than it did, but it still surfs as well as it ever did, and it still does the job of the true one-board quiver. One of the first boards to ever get that, that highly rated accolade. It's had a little bit of a makeover, still the brilliant FutureFlex epoxy construction, still all the same features, and still a winner. And it's back in our lives, I'm glad to say. You can see the Hypto, if you didn't know it first time round, nice and wide up the front here, lots of paddle power, just enough rocker so you don't catch the nose on steeper drops. A little bit of rocker running out through the tail as well. It's got this funny V running in through the nose here, and then a slight light single concave through, and then a double V out the back. The rail line is relatively straight through the middle section, which is pretty flat. So what all this does is give you excellent paddle power, great carrying of speed over flatter sections of the wave, but with that nice rounded pin, lots of hold and drive in bigger conditions, but the flat bit and the volume and everything gives you small wave performance too. So anything pretty much from thigh to overhead waves, or a doddle for the Hypto Krypto, and it's so good to see it back. Futures and FCS both available. 5-fin setup. It runs really well as a thruster or as a quad, probably quad in smaller, weaker conditions, or maxing barrels, and thrusters in between, or whichever you prefer. It packs in a lot of volume, so don't go too big. It wears the volume pretty well, but being epoxy, it has that extra edge of float as well. So, like I said, if you're erring between sizes, go down, not up. Such a great board. Probably the best-selling board of all time. Back in the day, when it was at its height of popularity, there were rumours that the factory was churning out 15,000 boards a year. That is a lot of surfboards. But as production declined and Hayden started looking at other models and things, it went out of fashion a little bit. But it is back, and it's back with a bang, and it's back with a vengeance, and it does all the good stuff you need. So if you're looking at one board for a trip, or one board to cover the most of the 90% of waves you're going to get, then the Hypto Krypto is a really good option. So good to see you again. You can buy it on 0% finance, trade in old boards, all that stuff. It's on the website right now. Give us a shout if you need any more info, and don't forget, subscribe please. Thanks.